Hi guys, welcome to Grow With Me Gardening channel. It is late winter here in Zone 6B, Northeast US, and I thought I'll give you guys a tour of our backyard garden, how it looks like at this point of time. This year I'll be uploading videos of the things which we grow, so please subscribe us to follow us in our journey as we share it with you guys this year. So what you're looking at right now, these are perennial flowers, tulips, which are shooting. So this is a sign that spring is approaching. So I have tulips here, daffodils, and a couple of perennials in this pot. We also have gladiolus. They come a little later than tulips and daffodils, so they like a little bit more heat. They are perennials from Italy. This is the raised bed, which I'm trying to put roof over. It's work in progress. We created this a couple of years ago, and last year we grew a lot of salads in here, which lasted till late spring. And then we have two raised beds, 4x4s, which both have right now garlic. So this raised bed right now have 42 cloves of Spanish Roja garlic variety. And if I take you guys closer, they're already starting to shoot up. So if you see, they are starting to come through this barrier which we have created to protect them from the cold. We get below freezing temperatures. And in this bed we have 20 cloves of elephant garlic variety. We also have what we call bulbils, which is how garlic multiply, and you get these small garlic cloves which are planted, which would mature the second year if replanted to produce a full bulb. And those are the buckets which we use to plant zucchinis and patio type tomatoes. Walking through the back, we have a clay soil here, so it's been raining and water just stands, so I grow everything above ground. Here's where we grow our tomatoes. Essentially these are 8 foot wide, so I had 4 tomato plants on each one of these growing last year. This year I'm planning to space them little wide, so only 3 plants on 8 foot rows here, and I've erected these panels to support the growth. So we'll see. Over here I have a trellis which I built out of 16 foot cattle panel. They're supported by 4 posts, and each one of those posts have a 25-gallon grow bag. So I grow cucumbers this way so that they wind up from each side and they produce fruit. In the back, this was my project last November. So I filled this bin up all the way to top, and it has already reduced almost 1.5 feet. I'm making my own compost, so I got all the leaves, coffee from my local coffee shops, some horse manure, and pumpkins in here from October. So all of them are in here. I got the temperature to rise to close to 140 degrees Fahrenheit in the beginning of the winter, and it's been cooling down ever since. I'll add some more nitrogen here, coffee grounds essentially, to heat this back up to get it in shape to be used by spring for the plants. In these grow bags, 5 of them here, I have grown potatoes and they've done reasonably well, so I'll be topping them off with compost, an inch or 2 inches of compost to get them ready for the next year. In the back we had grown peas and corn followed by peas. So what I used last year is these 5-gallon buckets for everything. So everything grew in these and they're sitting here now waiting to be used for the next year. And a small container there which had mint and sage. In there I had flowers growing, so I had marigolds and zinnias in here, so we'll get that ready for next year. I've also planted 75 bulbs of crocus and 20 odd bulbs of daffodils and tulips in our front lawn here, and as you can see they are starting to come up all the way. And these were mums. I'm leaving them in the ground to see if they regrow this year. And here's another flowering plant which keeps flowering every year. And here is a plant which is again coming up through the mulch. It died back, it's coming up for this year. It regrows. And here are the mums which I have from October. They died back as you can see, but in the middle they are starting to regrow, so I'm gonna leave them in and see what happens.